goodness. I just keep bumping into you, don't I? What do you think that's all about? Well, don't think too hard about it. Why? Because thinking and drinking don't really go together. Not like dancing and drinking, or gambling and drinking. What are you drinking tonight, anyway? Ah, that's right. Barkeep, another for my friend, and a grog for me. Because I'm going to tell you what happened next between the lieutenant and me. The last you'd heard, I'd begun calling them Riley, Harper, and together we had boarded my ship, the Kilcreggan, with a pack of their navy goons. Our only lead was Deadwater Cove in Haiti, and we were finally underway. Oh, by the way, said navy goons were barely worth their titles. They looked extremely ill at ease in their costumes, and I've never seen such a bunch of hooligans behaving so cluelessly around a lot of ropes and buckets. Lieutenant, have your people ever been at sea before? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but this crew you've assembled, they seem a little green. Ugh. In more ways than one. Oh, they couldn't. The more experienced crews couldn't be spared for this top secret mission to track down and apprehend one of the country's most wanted men. Interesting. Innocent question. Have you ever been at sea? Oh, that's good then. I'm relieved. No, it's just, I only ask because privateers usually don't stand up that straight unless they've had a regrettable incident involving a broomstick and their bottom. Yes, I see it. Some nasty fog. It's all right. At least it isn't raining. Well, yet. All hands to stations! Reef the mains!
Go, go, go.
Half canvas only!
Oh. Move.
Keep her steady on that bearing. No drifting. Ease her! Keep the wind, but don't run blind! Leadman forward! I want bottom called every minute until this fog clears. Yes?
Affirmative.
Good. Stow that line proper or I'll use you for ballast. Yes, you. If you can't coil a rope, at least pretend you've seen one before. If the Kilcreggan sinks because of you lot, I'm haunting every last one of you. No, it isn't all that bad. Well, it's not good, but I've seen worse. Can they fight? That makes a lot more sense then. There's not much to do in the kind of thick fog we're sailing into. Easy now, Harper. Fog's just weather. The sea's the real bastard. It was a bit maddening to run into fog on our first night. I could tell the lieutenant was on edge, and I wasn't doing much better. So, we did what sailors do when things are slow. No, sorry, I misled you. We didn't drink aboard the Kilcreggan. I wanted everyone sharp. No, we played cards and told stories. We were still getting to know each other, but I could tell which way the wind was blowing at that point, and I wanted to put Riley Harper through a little test. It's your turn, Harper. Yes, it does get this monotonous. We get used to it. It doesn't do any good to complain because it doesn't change the situation. We've already done everything we can to prepare. Sometimes life decides it's not going to be managed and it's going to fuck everything up, and all we can do is adapt and try to be creative about it. Lieutenant, want me to tell you a story? Don't laugh. It's tradition, a ritual. All right. What's the strangest thing you've ever seen at sea? No, scratch that. You haven't been to sea. What's the strangest thing you've ever seen? Weak. That's very weak, and I can beat it. Easily. You ever seen a mermaid? Aye, merfolk. Oh, they're quite real. Sailors always think they're seeing a seal, or a sea lion at first. Sometimes it is a sea lion, but not always. I was off the coast of Port Royal once. This was years ago. I didn't even have the Kilcreggan yet. Just a small sloop I'd named the Virago. I'd just started my business and had picked up a shipment to bring back home. But it was late. I needed some rest, badly, and I couldn't afford a room at the time. So, I headed back out to the wharf. Thought I could sleep on the Virago. Full disclosure, I'd had some rum. Not too much. Just enough to feel a little warm and silly. And as I stepped out onto the rain-soaked docks, a glimmer of something in the water caught my attention. I leaned closer to see what it was, but it disappeared. I frowned, knelt on the docks, took off my hat, and peered into the inky dark water. Mostly I just saw my own reflection. But no, there was something else. Shiny, like gold, on the other side of the pier. I stood up, determined to satisfy my curiosity, but I must have gotten to my feet too fast because I slipped on the slick dockwood and tumbled over. The last thing I remember after that was the chill crush of briny water enveloping me and blackness. I awoke later, head smarting, in a cave. That's right. Nowhere near the virago. I was confused as anything. Can you imagine falling into the freezing sea and waking up somewhere else entirely? The place I'd found myself was chilly. I'd washed up on a soft, sandy shoal that sparkled with mica and other minerals. All around me were cave walls. I could hear rushing water far away, and some feeble light cast sparkling reflections of the moving water up onto the cave walls. I watched them for a while, before a noise in the dark water caught my attention.
You're awake. I've never seen one like you. No. Don't try to get up. Stay. Drink this. That's right. So thirsty. I'm comfortable here in the water. I cannot because of this. Your eyes. You do not believe me. Would you like to touch? Here. Feel. Yes, they are cold. They are also sharp. And sensitive. You stare. Have you not seen one of our kind before? You are different from the others, the ones who came before. The men, they killed my sisters. It was long ago. Since then, this cove has been empty. Empty, but for sea stars and kelp and dark, quiet things that swim with us in the water. We hunt. We sing. Sometimes we do keep humans here and do not let them leave. It would depend on whether or not I felt I could trust you. You are cold. I will warm you. Come here. My eyes. What about them? Maybe I do. Maybe I know a lot of things you don't. Maybe I notice a lot of things that would surprise you. The way your chest rises and falls. The way you cannot stop looking at me. Human arousal is so specific and obvious. You are very beautiful, you know.
And the next thing I knew... No, I swear it was real. It happened. The next thing I knew, I was back at the docks, in a different place than where I'd fallen before. Yes, that's what convinced me. You know, for someone who believes not a word of the story I've just taken the time and energy to tell you, you seem a little hot under the collar, Lieutenant. Maybe a little uncomfortable. Is everything all right? Feeling good and all? No reason. Just thought I'd ask. Well, I'm off to bed. Need to cool off a little. Hopefully the morning sun will burn off the fog. You sleep well. Pleasant dreams. You still with me, friend? It's getting late again, I suppose. Tall tales have their place, I grant you. But I didn't care what the lieutenant said. I was watching them, and they were definitely invested. Shall I walk you home? That's fine. Until next time, then.